Okay, so my name is ADINATASHA binti CHAIRUL ANWAR. So I'm going to present about the introduction of this project. So first, computer networking is the process of connecting multiple devices to share data, resources, and services across a common infrastructure. It involves the planning, setup, and management of both hardware and software components to enable reliable communications within organization. Networks can be established through wired connections, wireless connections, or combination of both, which is commonly known as a hybrid network. For this project, we are proposed to develop a web server for Synergy Sendirian Berhad. For Synergy Sendirian Berhad, a hybrid local area network, which is also known as LAN, is proposed to meet the company's operational needs across two office floors. On the first floor, 10 desktop PCs will be connected using Ethernet cables to central switch, ensuring fast and stable wired communication. Meanwhile, on the second floor, it will utilize a wireless network setup that supports up to 5 laptops and 5 mobile phones, providing flexibility and mobility for the staffs. The wireless access points will be connected by cable to second switch. Both switches will be linked to a router to facilitate internet access and data routing across the entire network. Additionally, a dedicated web server will be deployed to host the company's official website, which showcase their core business activities in oil and gas sector. This setup ensures that all users, whenever connected via wired or wireless means, can access the website by default and work efficiently within a unified network environment. So the main objectives for this network setup are to implement a hybrid wired and wireless LAN infrastructure that supports reliable and seamless connectivity across both office floors. Moreover, it is implemented to deploy and configure a central web server that hosts the company's website and ensures accessibility web services to all internal users and to enable secure, scalable, and efficient network operation that supports staff productivity, and future technological growth. With this setup, all users will be able to access the company's website by default and work efficiently within a unified and reliable network environment.
Hi, my name is NATASYA ALIA, and now I'm going to present about the network design and implementation for our company called Synergy. So this project simulates a hybrid wired and wireless network that connects admin PCs, laptops, smartphones, and a web server. So all devices are able to access the internal website and communicate effectively within the design network. So this is our network design. So let me start by explaining the network design. So on the first floor, there are 10 admin PCs connected via wired LAN to a switch on the first floor. And then on the second floor, there are 5 laptops and 5 smartphones connected wirelessly through an access point. Both of the floors are connected to a central router, which also connects to a web server that hosts the internal website for the company. This network uses a star topology for both LANs. Each wired device is connected directly to a switch, and wireless devices connect to an access point, which then connects to the router. This structure simplifies management and allows efficient troubleshooting and expansion. Now I will show the router's interfaces to confirm IP configuration. So as you can see here, there are all of the 3 networks. So this first IP address is for the admin PCs, and the second one is for the wireless devices, which are the laptops and the smartphones, and the third one is for the web server. So this confirm all 3 networks are active and correctly configured. So let's check one of the admin PCs. So here it used the static IP. So this is the IP address, subnet mask, and also the default gateway for 192.168.10 1011. Now let's look on the laptop. This device is in the wireless LAN with IP of 192.168.20.11 and the subnet mask and also the default gateway. So it's connected to the access point using SSID Synergy Wi-Fi. So as you can see here, it's connected to Synergy Wi-Fi. So as you can see, the access point have the SSID named Synergy Wi-Fi, which connects with the 5 laptops and 5 smartphones. So now we're gonna test the connection using the command prompt, the ping commands. So first, I'm gonna try to connect one of the admin PCs with the other admin PCs. As you can see, it is successful. And now with one of the laptops, so as you can see from here, if we try to connect with the laptop, there will be 75 to 100% success because the initial packet loss was due to ARP initialization, which is normal. So if I try to ping it again, now it is showing the stable wireless connection. It is also the same with the smartphone. So it is also a wireless connection. It will have initial packet loss happen. So then I'll try to ping it again. Now it is successful. Lastly, I will try to ping it with the web server. And it is also successful. So as you can see, all of the connection is successful.
And my name is VIOLLETA and I'm gonna explain about our website. So first of all, we handle the website in server, in HTTP. As you can see here, there's a lot. This is where we put all the interfaces, and to ensure that our website can be accessed through a link, we put a name www.synergy.com in DNS so that the other devices can access to our website just by using the link www.synergy.com. But in order to do that, we need to make sure that all these devices are are being put the ping of the server earlier in this DNS server. So let's check if we can access it. Let's try with PC first. And there you go, that is the website. So we will try it with laptop 2. And lastly, we will try it with phone. And I will show the full website now. This is our homepage. And that's it for our website. It does take a long time for the picture to load fully. So for budgeting and costing for this project, we have network devices and cabling, hardware requirements, software requirement, and installation and services. So for network devices, we use router TP-Link and switch TP-Link and access point TP-Link also. And as you can see, there's like all the brand specification there. And for cabling, we use Cat6 LAN cable, RJ45 connector and accessory, and cable trunking, along with patch panel and wall socket. So for hardware requirement, for desktop PC, we choose to use Acer Veriton i5 12th generation with 8 GB RAM and 256 GB SSD. And for laptop, we decided to use Asus VivoBook i5 with 8 GB RAM and 512 GB SSD. So for web server machine, we use Dell PowerEdge T40, and for UPS backup, we use APC UPS. And other than that, for software requirement, so we have three. We use operating system license for Microsoft Windows 11 Pro OEM license and antivirus software to make sure that all devices are safe, which is Kaspersky Business Select for 1 year. And we use web server software. Web server software is basically just any free software, for example, like Apache, MySQL, PHP, XAMPP. And lastly is the installation and services. So for network setup and configuration, it's either gonna be in-house or like contracted technician along with server configuration. And testing and commissioning is the internal quality insurance team. And so for the total of all of this combined from network cabling and network devices and cabling, hardware requirements, software requirement, and installation and services, all of these cost around 49,950K. And that's it for costing and budgeting.
Okay, so Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is NURAIN binti RASHID, and I will be presenting section 4, which covers the strengths and weaknesses or issues regarding the hybrid LAN network project for Synergy Sendirian Berhad. So, this project has shown several strengths. The first one is the network was designed with a proper structure that supports both wired and wireless connection, which is suitable for a small to medium-sized office. And the second one, the implementation was also cost-effective with a total setup cost under 50,000 ringgit while using reliable and high-performance equipment such as gigabit switches, wireless access points, and UPS backup systems. Another strength is the efficient IP configuration where static IP addresses were assigned based on subnets. So this helps to organize the network and makes troubleshooting easier. Testing also showed that all devices could communicate properly across subnets, proving that routing and connectivity are functioning well. And the last one is the star topology used in the setup allows for future expansion, making it easy to add new devices without major changes. And next, I'm going to talk about the weaknesses. So during the first one is during initial testing, there was some packet loss due to the ARP cache not being fully set up, which could be a concern for real-time applications. The networks also lacks VLAN configuration, meaning different types of traffic are not separated, and this could lead to performance and security problems as the company grows. And another issue is that the limited network security, as there are no firewalls or monitoring tools, making the system more vulnerable to threats. And the next one is IP management is done manually, which can become confusing and error-prone as more devices are added. And the last one, some important devices like the router and server rely on single connections, which means that if one fails, it could cause the whole network to go down. So, in summary, the network setup is working well and meets the basic needs of the company, but there are still areas to improve, especially in terms of security, VLAN usage, and IP management to ensure the system is more reliable and scalable in the future. Thank you.
Hi, my name is AMIRATUL BINTI SAUFI, and for this section, I will present this project recommendation and future improvement for the network setup at Synergy Sedarian Berhad. After evaluating the current implementation of the hybrid LAN LAN, our group came up with several suggestions to enhance security, performance, and scalability of the network in the future. First, we recommend the implementation of VLAN or Virtual Local Area Network by grouping devices based on department. For example, admin, wireless users, and server access. We can reduce unnecessary traffic and improve data security within the network. Secondly, upgrading to Wi-Fi 6 technology is highly encouraged since Wi-Fi 6 offer faster speed, lower latency, and better performance in environment with many devices. It will definitely benefit the company as they expand and rely more on mobile and wireless connectivity. Next, we propose the deployment of a firewall and intrusion detection system, IDS. This tool can protect the network from cyber threat, both internal and external. This is especially important as more devices are connected to the network, which increase the risk of attack. We also suggest integrating secure cloud services such as for file storage or communication platform. With the help of VPN access, employees will be able to work remotely without compromising security or data privacy. This is aligned with current work trend that require more flexibility. And lastly, we recommend the use of network monitoring system like SolarWinds. This will help the IT team monitor network health in real time, troubleshoot issue faster, and ensure everything runs smoothly without disruption. In conclusion, these recommendations are designed to future-proof the network infrastructure and make sure it continues to support the company growth and operational need in the long term.